record for YouTube. Yo, YouTube. Today, right now we're freaking stuttering. I investigated the country where it's illegal to be fat. So, type of comment. I'm not fat. I'm lying. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm like 20% body fat. I know it looks crazy. It looks crazy. It doesn't show. I have 20% body fat, which is it's crazy. It's crazy. It's
Is
crazy.
this
But
TTS or am I tweaking?
yeah, that's CTS. That's CTS. I'm getting a phone call, chat. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Oh my, bro, you're overweight.
Hey, shut the fuck up! Shut your ass up! Fuck you!
Ugly, they'll be poor.
I'm sure you know, like it's like the plastic surgery.
Oh, mute it. Okay, I'm not 20% body fat. I'm lying. I'm lying. Let me see. What does 20% body fat look like? Where's the percentage on the keep? Oh, number 5. Okay. Percent body male. Okay, I definitely do not look like this. I definitely look. Okay, I'm like. Okay, I'm like 15. I'm like calm 15. I'm like calm 15. It depends on your height and yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm like 15. I'm trying to get to number I'm trying to get to 10. I'm trying to look like this guy right here. I'm trying to look like this guy.
Surgery capital.
Do you think an overweight foreigner coming to visit Korea would have a negative experience?
Sadly, I've heard that a lot.
South Korea, the world's beauty capital, where being fat isn't just frowned upon, you're openly
Look up
shamed.
fat
Owners
psychic
will
from
close
I
it to
feel
like,
sick.
oh,
Wait,
there's
wait.
no close-
Let me lock in. I need to lock in on this video. I'm recording for the channel. By the way, make sure you subscribe. YouTube. You know.
for you.
In a country where appearance can feel like currency,
After
the pleasure of
Audra,
things
I got you.
everywhere. On billboards, subway floors, and storefront windows.
Wait, so
a
you can't.
constant reminder to change and be better.
All right, no pausing, no
Creating a
pausing, no
standard
pausing.
So intense, it's driving a surge
Okay.
of weight loss drugs, extreme dieting, and
Wait, is this
potentially
Japan?
something much worse.
Okay, so I have to get to 75 kilograms?
I'm here to find out just how bad it really is.
Welcome to South Korea, everybody.
Oh, South
Before we
Korea.
get started with the day, I want to see what level of freak show the locals are going to see me as. So behind me, there's a fat test that are in all the parks in Korea. They really just said, let's gamify emotional damage. So whatever I get here is going to dictate how I feel about myself today and probably how I eat. So according to Google Translate, this first one here, it says,
Bro, chat, I'm not gonna lie. When I try to go to sleep, I try my best not to eat because like I set a specific time. Like what time is it right now? Okay, like at like 9. No, at like 8 o'clock, I don't eat. So I can get ready to sleep. So I can like lose weight, like burn fat while I'm sleeping. It is really hard to go to sleep trying to go to sleep while you're like starving. While I'm starving. I don't know, like I can't do it. It's like I have to eat something. I'm trying to like get used to it to not eat while I'm sleeping. But like while you pausing, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just had to get it out.
you're an alien, ... I mean, I'd rather be called an alien than a fat ass. So I guess if I can't fit through this, I'm not
I don't
considered
want
human.
watch mukbangs. I never tried that before.
Very close.
But I
This
feel like
next
if I
one
watch it, I'm gonna get more hungry.
is, you shouldn't be like this.
Wait,
Kinda
Meep,
sounds
are
like
you
a threat.
thin? Are you thin?
Oh my God, I'm scraping it. We didn't pass that with flying colors. Level 3, you have a slim heart. Passive aggressive. No! I have a slim body! Okay, we're good there. Okay, so the next one is just chubby. So not as wordy as the other ones, but still just as hurtful. Chubby. I think this is changing the breakfast plans very quickly. No. Crazy to think that I'm considered chubby in Korea, because I like to think that I'm in pretty good shape. So after chubby, here we have
Wait, in Korea, this is chubby? Are we serious? I want to see how people look now.
average, which I would never be so grateful to be called mid in my entire life.
What
I'd love to
about
be
titty?
average. And then we have thin.
Imagine you can't fit through
And then
there
here
because
it
of
says
your
skinny,
big
and it looks like
titties.
they've removed actually one of the poles here, because maybe like it was probably too extreme. Like I don't even think a 90-day fast and a caved-in rib cage I could fit through that, because like
Oh, what happened to the chat?
barely my quad
Oh, there we go.
goes through that. And the crazy thing about all of this is that this is literally in the middle of a children's park, and they're probably going to see this as a game, and you want to beat the game. So I just go to this, and if I can't fit through it, I'm going to do whatever it takes to be able to fit through it eventually. So I think it just causes a lot of issues. Korea has a 0-calorie and 0-sugar obsession, and because of that, there's tons of different spots that cater towards that. So if I want to be able to fit through that tree a little later on, there's certain things that we have to do. So the first spot that we're checking out is the Zero store. So 0 calories and 0 employees. This is just kind of like a serve yourself kind of place. This is pretty sick. I just feel like I found a loophole in my fitness journey. No way. They have 0-calorie ice cream? That's sick packaging, like 0 cal. 0 sugar. They have 0
I don't believe that.
peanut butter.
Show your
I'd
physique.
rather-
Chill,
I
chill,
would
chill,
rather
chill.
taste that than a bunch of high protein foods
Chill,
here.
look.
This is sick.
I'm about to get, look. All I'm gonna say, someone clip this. I'm gonna get abs. August. You're gonna get, okay. I'm not gonna reveal it. I'm not gonna reveal it. No, bro, I'm not showing you my tummy, bro. I'm low-key insecure. I'm not gonna lie. I'm low-key insecure, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. But August. I'm gonna show my tummy August. And look, I'm gonna show you my day one picture. I'm gonna show you my day one in August. So that's like May, June, July, August. Oh, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. But damn, bro, chat. I'm gonna be honest. I've been drinking water since like in every meal because I don't believe diet soda. I don't believe that. I feel like because like whenever I drink diet soda, it tastes the same as the regular soda. So I don't believe like it still has sugar, bro. I don't believe that. Like 0 calories, 0 sugar. I don't believe that. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
Did
never
you
seen a
wet
Coke
your
Zero
pants? No, I
tall
didn't.
boy.
It's the water, bro.
Oh,
It's
I have to
ice
get
water,
that.
bro. And
That's
I
so
laid it,
sick.
bro.
Wonder if they have
Why am I
0-calorie
explaining it?
pizza? Just like cardboard that has a tomato scent. 43-gram protein in that? That's a hefty boy. I swear, I think this must be what heaven looks like.
There was so many
Bro, I
different
don't trust
options
it's still
of
meat
zero
because
calorie, zero
it has.
sugar snacks to choose from, especially
No,
jelly, which
I'll believe that. I'll believe that it is 0 calories, but when it says, I don't believe that it has 0 sugar in the Diet Coke. The guy, the blah blah blah. Totally stutter. The Diet Coke, bro. I don't believe it that it has 0 sugar. I don't know
is
why.
often seen as Korean
Just
Ozempic,
yapping.
providing
All
you with
right,
something to
all
fill
right, bro.
your
I'm
stomach
done yapping, bro.
with little to no calories at all.
Imagine being able to build
I gotta add. Oh my gosh, bro. YouTube Premium costs like $20. I'm not paying that.
All this unsupervised protein is pretty incredible. Koreans must be trustworthy. All right, so we got a few things from the Zero store. We got to start off with the 0-calorie ice cream. I don't like what is this?
Zero
Is this supposed to
calorie
be like
and
great
ice cream.
white shark flavor? Like it doesn't really tell me anything, and I can't really understand the back of it, but it's pretty in your face about being 0 calories, so you really can't forget it. All right, so visually,
shark-like, as in gray and ominous. It looks like meat that's been left in the freezer for like a month. It smells actually fire though. Wow, what? Not as offensive as I thought it was gonna be. That's actually quite good.
It
There's a
looks
lot of flavor going
horrible,
on. That's
but
very
it probably tastes
neutral.
good.
It's very
It's like
fruit
one of those
punchy.
snacks.
Oh. When you bite it, it doesn't taste bad. It just doesn't taste like anything, really. Just the outside's very fruity. Inside's nice and like red like that. But if I was on a diet to keep my mouth out of trouble, very good. We're gonna be trying the infamous cutting jelly, as in the malnutrition maximizer, because there's literally, I mean, there's nothing in it, 0 calories. This is just really to fill volume in your stomach.
I love green
Not bad.
tea.
Have a couple of these, like 3 of them for
Like
breakfast, and you're
green
good.
tea with honey
Crazy to
slaps.
think right now, as we speak, I'm losing weight.
I love honey.
Eating ice cream and jelly. There's no calories in it, but I'm burning calories talking to you. Think about that. We got a protein muffin, 200 calories, which practically at this point feels like a binge. I don't know if I should do it. I kind of feel bad.
You gotta
I wanna fit
add.
through that tree.
Wait, should I? Wait. Do you guys have ads? Do you call your girl honey? Nah, I feel like that's some like, no offense, white people shit. I call her babe or uh her name or her nickname. I have a nickname that's based on her name. That's what I call her. Audrey, are you back from your ad? I hate ads. Sub up. I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay.
Nailed it. Just a chubby
Yeah.
boy
Okay.
in Korea enjoying a muffin.
Running on just 200 calories for the day, I headed to another spot built entirely around low-calorie, zero-sugar options.
We're in a zero sugar cafe right now where the owner actually invented their own sweetener called Swellow. Not to be confused with the Pokemon. But as you can see, they have
Damn.
protein
They
overnight
don't
oats,
like
no
sugar.
sugar added cream pudding. I got 2 spoons with my order.
This
so I
better
don't know if
taste
I'm
good,
being
bro.
fat shamed
No
right now,
sugar?
because to me, this looks like a meal for one. But maybe she thinks that I need to share it. The chubby boy over here. But we got the overnight oats. We got a drink. I've given this place multiple opportunities to earn my trust. So it's
Hi there.
sugar-free,
Hi,
low
sugar.
calorie, and
Come here and give me
gluten-free.
some
So my mouth
sugar,
isn't
sugar.
exactly watering over here, but you never know. Let's try this overnight oats. Oh, it's thick. Just put it in right like that. I love when it's thick. If it doesn't fight back a little, I don't want it. That fire. My blood sugar isn't spiking, but my happiness levels definitely are. So flavorful. Swellow needs to be FDA approved ASAP. How many calories? Wow. Now we have this coffee drink with a sugar-free
200?
foam on the top.
Ew,
butter
y'all,
pecan
you saying
flavor.
ew? It doesn't look bad. I'll drink this.
Scrumptious. So far, we have been given every opportunity to be skinny and no opportunity to blame the food.
After eating, I met up with Korean-American content creator Daniel Oh, who uses psychology, philosophy, and his cross-cultural perspectives to help women build
He
self-love.
looked jacked.
So am I considered kind of like chubby in Korea?
Not chubby, you would just be considered like a buff dude. If you look at the vast majority of like idols, for example, they're really
Yeah,
skinny.
they do
I even
look
have
skinny.
a friend who was an idol trainee, but he started working out and he wasn't even like bodybuilder big. Like he was probably around my size, and they were like, you can't be an idol anymore because you're too big.
Wow.
So they actually dropped him from the training
Gremlin.
program because they were like, you're gonna be too big compared to everybody else on stage.
What is the ideal male and female physique?
I think for men, it's the same anywhere in the world. You gotta be tall, right? So if you're 180 and above, that's like, you're considered handsome because you got that going for you. Yeah, so Will definitely would be considered a handsome guy in Korea. But actually, I could use just Will as an example of like why you would be considered a handsome guy by Korean standards.
Okay.
Yeah, so you also have what's considered like a small face.
Okay.
So in Korean society, when people say you're beautiful or you're handsome for men or women, one of the things they'll comment on is like, wow, you have such a small face. Basically what it means is like, if you look at the proportion of your face to the rest of your body, like it looks smaller, right? And so that's what people mean by having a small face. It has a lot to do with proportions.
Okay.
And of course, you have have like a very defined jawline. So I think in that regard, it's not too different from what the standard would be for men anywhere you go in the world, right? And then for women, this is like super stringent standards. There's like a specific angle of like your forehead to your nose, and then an angle.
Wait, what? What? Uh, they all look the same.
Of like your nose to this part of your face right here.
Wow.
And so like those angles are all like measured according to
Don't
like
pause
what's
on
called
this
the golden
bullshit.
ratio or the Fibonacci sequence. If you are, I think
Korea
over
be strict, bro. Like Japan
60,
in general
I would
is
say like
freaking
4
strict.
kilograms, you're considered like chubby for a,
64 kilograms.
yeah, for a Korean woman.
Regardless of the height.
Wow.
Yeah, regardless of the height too. Yeah, it's tough because nowadays Korean women, like, they are also conscious of like their breast size, but because like naturally Korean women just don't have a lot of like subcutaneous fat, it's hard to get that naturally. So one of the most common procedures that women will get is like breast implants, right? And it's like, again, sometimes you can kind of tell because it's like you have a very skinny woman, but her like breasts are large, and it's kind of like, well, how do you get that? That's kind of like, I would say, the most toxic aspect of the beauty standard that Korea is known for.
As soon as we started walking, we were flooded with more zero-calorie stores on every corner, plastic surgery ads everywhere, and impossible beauty standards at every turn.
These are the kinds of signs
Yo,
that you
Chess,
see in
what's
front
good?
of every single
Man,
gym.
Antix, I
Talk
love
about
my
a
boyfriends
transformation.
and my girlfriends.
Like, I don't think I've ever related so hard to a before side of a transformation in my life. Like, when I see this,
Poly
I don't
relationship?
see motivation or inspiration.
I think she just means
I just see pressure.
friends.
So these ads on the wall, this is not possible to be attained naturally.
You can get it naturally, but there are some
Yo, why you
markers
look like
that
Zoro?
show that it is plastic surgery. So for example, this like angle from forehead to nose bridge is kind of what I was talking about earlier, of like that ideal angle that like women want. And then this like pointed nose and this angle from like here to here, again, more often than not, you actually need an implant to get that pointy nose, because it's very rare to see that like just natural.
So this is what you call Japanese beauty. So like all the Japanese people, to look good, this is what you look like. I'm not gonna lie. Her face, yeah, they kind of yeah, they give like that baby cute kawaii look. Bro, y'all saw that one TikTok of like this Japanese girl had so much makeup that she looked like a young girl, and she wiped it off, and it was an old ass lady. Y'all saw that? Yo, Japanese makeup be crazy.
Through genetics.
And then the husky blue eyes.
Yeah, so the lenses, now it's to the point where like a lot of women will feel self-conscious going out and not wearing lenses.
Oh, Korean, my
because
bad,
it's
my
just
bad.
become so,
My bad.
you know, commonplace.
So like, would you say anime has a big impact on the style and how people look?
I think it has a lot more to do with Korea is such a trend-driven country. So if they see like, oh, you know, this,
That's
this
why the
influencer that I
first day
follow on
is
social media
always a
started
water
wearing
park.
colored lenses,
Yeah,
like
everyone
I
does.
want to do
Yeah.
that too. Yeah, and then like trends just move so fast.
So we're walking by a bunch of these markets, and the clothing is so small. It's insane.
What the
On this
freak
tag
is
over
that?
here, it says F, which stands for free. So free size is basically the idea that like it's like stretchable. So if you're a Korean person, you should be able to
It's
fit.
like one size fits all.
Yeah, but as you can see here, it's not a very friendly size for a lot of foreigners, right?
I feel like I'm at a pet store shopping for my dog.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I feel like in the States, I'd see this at like the children's place.
Yeah.
You know, but
What
like,
the? I think that if I went into a store and asked for my size, they would just hand me a salad or something. Like that is crazy. I don't even think my quad could fit in that.
yeah, I think that's actually, you're right. Yeah, that's like the size of one of your quads.
These literally look like children's clothes, bro. That's your shirt? So you saying your waist is snatch, your body's tee for this is your shirt. These what? Bro. But one thing I'll say though, it's so easy to my girl says like she's skinny. She said it's so hard to gain fat. I literally said no it's not. No it's not. You're not eating. You're not eating. Bro, I eat like uh, I eat small proportions now and like bro, I easily gain weight. it's hard to no, it's not. It's not hard to get fat. It's hard to lose weight, like to become skinny. But like, it's never hard to, bro. All you gotta do is eat. Like, bro, all you gotta do is eat. That's literally it, bro. That's literally it, bro. If you're not, that's your fault. That's your fault. But I don't eat. It's way harder. Bro. Yeah. What do you mean you don't eat, bro? That's how you. That's how, bro. I have a fast metabolism. No, okay, wait, no, I don't have a fast metabolism. I get hungry pretty fast. Is that slow or fast? That's fast metabolism, right? If you get hungry pretty fast, what is that? Is that fast or slow metabolism? Metabolism. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's literally my quad. I have a mini schnauzer at home. This would fit him, I think.
But we wanted to see if the men's clothes had more realistic sizes.
So I kind of want Will to try this one because it says here OF, which stands for overfit. And it's the idea that
okay.
like it's a baggier fit. So
Yeah, I don't know, man. I literally cannot fit my head through it.
there is a button if you want to unbutton that thing there and see if you could pull it through.
There we go. Oh. I mean, I can get it on.
Like if a Korean dude was wearing it, it's supposed to be very loose. But now you just look like a private school.
Yeah, look like a school boy.
That's supposed to be like a baggier fit, I believe. But you make it look like a regular fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Surprisingly, I'm not hungry now. I think what time did I eat? I ate at like 3 o'clock. I'm not hungry.
Halfway across the world.
I'm
For my
surprised.
calves to
Every time I eat, like 3 hours after, I get hungry. It's been 3 hours now.
feel above average. But the fact that this is oversized, I kind of feel fat.
Dieting alone can't always get you the body that you want, which is why Korea is packed with beauty clinics promising to speed up the process.
Hi, we just wanted to see like if you have like a menu of different like fat loss options. Lipolysis injection. So these are kind of like the fat melting injections that I talked about.
Okay.
So they got like stuff for double chin over here, contouring for the face, and it's 99,001 for a session. So that would be like around, right now with the exchange rate, maybe
90 bucks?
No, not even. Like
even?
maybe like $70. So this is like specifically targeting arms, thighs, abdomen. It's like very popular.
Metabolism is how fast your food is burned or turned to energy. Appetite is how hungry a person feels. Metabolism can help someone with a high appetite estimate and do crazy mukbangs. Low appetite sucks because weight gain is impossible. Oh, that means I have a high appetite. So whoever has a low appetite. Damn, my brain is hurting. Okay. Okay.
Because again, it's like it's hard to actually do the work of like eating properly, moving properly, right? But it's like why do all that when you can just melt it off?
Yeah,
in a
and like
shot?
the proportions that are like people want to see are literally impossible to get. So
Exactly.
you have to do it this way.
That's right, because you can't target fat loss through natural means, right?
You guys want to see the ampoules, right? This is the violet injection, one of the most famous fat melting injection in the world. It actually kills the fat tissue.
Are some of the people coming in pretty young asking for this stuff?
Yeah, sometimes, but usually 40 to 50.
Would you ever have any like thinner people come in requesting stuff like this?
Sometimes,
Sometimes.
but I try to tell him to do another thing, like more smooth way. This is kind of aggressive way to reduce fat.
So what do you think of Korea's body image culture?
Unimportant. Actually, I like it because I get money from those kind of culture, but I don't
Okay.
think that is that super dangerous thing because cultures from the America or the Europe, they are really damaging their health. Ideal culture must be between the European style and Asian style.
What's your opinions on Korean beauty standards?
Yeah, so I'm French. I feel it's much more
You're French?
standardized in Korea. So yeah.
Yeah. When you moved here, did you look a lot different than you do now?
So when I moved here, I was overweight basically. There was kind of a pressure myself to fit in. Like in France or in Europe, you will never have how to say, kind of negative remarks. But in Korea, they'll be like, oh yeah, oh, that's why you're fat or something.
Also, they're a lot more like forward here.
Yeah, exactly. Which, to be honest, is not that bad. Once I've lost weight, it's like much more direct. Also on the other way.
If I did gain a little bit, people would make a comment straight away and say like, "Oh, you gained some weight," and the whole reason to make that comment is like, "I noticed you," or like, "I care about you." And so you're supposed to feel good. Like you're supposed to be like, oh, she noticed and like she really cares about me and she thinks I should lose weight for my health.
Are Koreans a lot more direct with how you look? Because I feel like in North America, if someone gained weight, you wouldn't really say it, but maybe you just like think it. So here they actually would just tell you straight to your face.
Straight to your face. Even like when I meet up with my friends and I haven't seen them in a while, if like my skin is looking worse, they'll be like,
They'll
oh,
just tell you.
yeah, you just got some, looks like you got some trouble on your face. If I look a little bit bigger, like the first thing they'll be like, oh my God, your face looks a little bigger than the last time I saw you. You look like you gained some weight. Or like vice versa, you look like you lost weight.
Do you like how forward people are in Korea or what do you think about that?
솔직히 말하면 조금 처음 보는 사이에서도 약간 무리하게 이쁘다 아니면 뭐 코가 만약에 크면은 뭐 코가 크다든지
Her face is fat, but her body's like slim. She definitely took that. She definitely took that surgery.
이런 식으로 좀 중심적으로 외모에 대해서는 말하는 게 있어서 그게 좀 저는 좀 무례한 것 같다고 생각하고.
Could you ask her to tell me like the first thing she thinks about when she sees me and to not worry I won't get offended?
이제 솔직히 말씀해 주시면 감사하겠습니다.
처음에는 일단 키가 큰 게 눈에 띄었고요.
혹시 전체적인 체중에 대해서 그런 거는 눈에 띄는 건 없었어요?
체중? 네. 그런 건 눈에 띄었던 것 같아요. 몸이 좋은.
Face not that
We
fat.
were longtime friends and you saw me for the first time, like what would you have to say to me?
There's a golden proportion of your face I learned recently. It's
Okay,
like 1,
it's
1
chubby.
and 0.8. So maybe
face is
your like
a bit
bottom
chubby.
is a bit long, like this part.
My bottom's a bit long. That's it?
And like you could get some facial for your skin.
Is it hard being a girl in Korea?
I think so. There's many things that girls need to do to upkeep their appearances.
시선 같은 게 좀 여자들이 좀 뚱뚱하면 뒤에서 말 나오는 것도 있고 몇 번 들리는 말도 있으니까 그런 것 때문에 더 신경이 쓰이는 것 같아요.
We've been walking around looking for interviews, but we were getting no luck with girls because they're all just like, they don't have makeup on, their hair's not done, their outfit's not good. So most of them are rejecting us right now. It's like they want to do it, but they just don't feel confident enough to be on camera right now.
Actually, the person we just asked, she does have makeup on and she still didn't want to do it because she wasn't confident in
She needs more makeup on. So we've been asking girls to do interviews, and a lot of them are just like, oh, I have no makeup on, I can't. Like, is that very just common?
Oh yeah, if
Okay.
you like leave the house without makeup on, then mostly you'd wear a cap or like a mask to cover your face.
When looking for like a girlfriend, like what kind of a traits are you attracted to?
일단 외적으로 봤을 때는 저는 약간 좀 눈이 크고 좀 예쁜 헤어스타일이 있는 사람을 좀 좋아하는 것 같아요. 그리고 약간 내적으로 봤을 때는 뭔가 자기 일에 집중하고 뭐랄까 자기 본인의 일을 할 때 좀 행복해하는 사람을 좀 바라는 것 같아요.
What's the main reason, in your opinion, as to why a lot of people in Korea are so skinny?
근데 그게 조금 사람들이 보기에 건강해 보일 수도 있다고 생각을 하고 또 뚱뚱하면 좀 건강하지 않다는 생각을 가지고 있는 것도 같기도 해요. 또 이게 사람들의 생각으로는 이 신체 그러니까 이 체중을 빼는 것은 좀 자기 노력으로 되는 부분이라고 생각을 하기 때문에 좀 스키니한 몸매를 좀 더 이상적으로 보지 않나 이렇게 생각해요.
How do you think Korean people look at fat people on the street?
Mostly that
Rose
they don't
describing
care
anime
about
girls.
themselves and they don't care about their family too, because a lot of the family members usually, as I mentioned, if you gain a bit of weight, you'd say something. So
Okay.
it's kind of like you didn't care about what your family said, or your family are not pointing out that you're unhealthy.
Would you associate skinny with being healthy?
To a certain point, I think it can contribute to like better health because I think having more weight on you can really hurt your knees a lot and your joints. That's one of my problem that my parents have. So I think that kind of weight really, if they didn't have it, I think they'd be feeling a lot better and they'd be a lot healthier.
Chad, what do you think? Is being skinny healthier? I mean, duh. I mean, you can be fat but not overweight. Or you can be fat but not obese. Wait, he's cute. I'm not gonna lie. He is. He was Loki Morgan. He's Morgan. Skinny does not mean healthy. Look at the starving African kids. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're talking about malnourished. malnourished. I just realized me. Whoa. I mean, you about to get canceled. Starving African kids. That's the first thing you brought up. Uh, Malnourishment. Oh, there's skinny and malnourished, and there's fat and obese. Ooh, I'm smart.
Yeah, for sure.
So would you rather be skinny or healthy?
I think be healthy. I mean, I think some of them kind of overlap in some extent.
Yeah.
But I think being healthy is more important, and just living like a long and happy life is more important.
Do you think an overweight foreigner coming to visit Korea would have a negative experience?
Are you from Africa?
Sadly, I've heard that a lot. Shopping is difficult too, and when
I
you
did not
go
know that.
shopping, the shop owners will clearly say to you like, "Oh, yeah, there's no clothes for you." Like the reaction is very obvious, and I think they feel a bit left out sometimes.
Are there any extremes that people do to like look a certain way here?
I mean, I think the most extreme one, the most obvious one is like plastic surgery. But I know there's like, especially with the women, they go on like really crazy diets. Back like 10 years ago, there's this one K-pop idol called IU. I don't know if you know her.
No.
But one of her diets went like infamous because like all she ate for the day was like one sweet potato, like one apple, and like ice cubes or something. So she'd have like 200, 300 calories for the day, and that like she lost like 10, 15 kilos in like 2 weeks or something, or a month or something.
And then a lot of people follow that, right?
Yeah, exactly. A lot of
Yo,
women
that's
follow that kind of
hard.
thing.
300
So,
calories?
it's
I
definitely
can't
very
survive
severe.
off that.
K-pop starvation diets don't just stay in the industry. They reshape how people everywhere see food and body image. When extreme restriction is framed as discipline and constant hunger starts to feel like progress instead of a warning sign, that mindset spreads fast, with people normalizing undereating and fearing calories just to chase an unrealistic look, like calling 130 calories a meal or using formulas like height minus 120 as a body weight goal. So I spoke with a K-pop singer who had to stay anonymous to avoid backlash about what that pressure actually feels like behind the scenes.
Do you think there's a lot of pressure on you to be skinny?
Yes, for my fans.
Is that good?
I don't think so, but my fans need like that.
Korea ranks very high on rates.
Yeah.
Why do you think that would be?
Idol culture.
Idol culture.
Yes, they need skinny shape and pretty face.
So this rates being so high, you think are related to the K-pop culture?
What if every game?
No, that's crazy. Like, being skinny is hard to achieve if you're like born fat. Because like I'm definitely not gonna starve myself out, bro. Like that's hard. Being hungry has got to be the worst feelings of all time.
So the girl back in the cafe said that she needs to be skinny for her fans. Does that make sense to you?
Oh yeah, 100%. I would imagine that like a lot of her success is gonna depend on her followers and fans hyping her up, sharing her music, and just continuing to engage with her content. But if she were to gain weight, then they're just gonna like lose all interest in her because
regardless of talent?
Oh yeah, regardless of talent, because it's just kind of like
For
no matter
having
how
a
talented
belly.
you are, it's not like I couldn't find 15 other people who are equally as talented as you. So if you want to make it, you have to be talented and you gotta be beautiful and you gotta be a great dancer, rapper. Like that's the industry.
So we found a place for lunch called Preppers, which it kind of sounds like contest prep, like you're prepping for something. And then the funny thing is, it says Preppers diet food, not healthy food, because I feel like healthy food wouldn't be as much of a draw to go in. Like diet just sounds like more like weight loss, right?
Yeah, I think you nailed it on the head. That would be my guess too. And yeah, I think it is for like weightlifters, and I see more and more popping up all over the place.
So a bunch of pasta bowls, rice bowls. You recommend the double bowl?
Yes, for me, only the double bowl gives me enough protein. Combo comes with a drink. For example, amino drink over here.
Oh, you
I
get
think,
amino
yeah,
drinks.
that's one of their things that they're known for. I have yet to try it, but I heard it's pretty good. So, and then they got like protein milkshakes and stuff.
Protein coffee milkshake, that sounds amazing. Like places like this in North America, like don't show up. And I feel like that's because there's like, they don't think there'd be enough traction.
Right, right.
So I feel like there's obviously a lot of traction and like demand for this.
Yeah.
Oh my bro, if this was in America, it would 100% get attraction. What, bro? I. Oh my gosh, bro! Like every time Manhattan, whenever I go to Manhattan, like Manhattan is known for like is a popular place chat. McDonald's, freaking Burger King, freaking I don't know, Arby's, freaking Popeyes. Like, bro, I would love to have some good protein, healthy food, bro. The only thing I know is Canva and Chipotle, and they be expensive. They're expensive,
Like
bro.
for me, what I've
That's why most people do fast food because yeah, exactly. Healthy stuff is very expensive, bro.
first came to Korea, they didn't have shops like this. So I
Arby's
missed
is
like
trash.
Chipotle or like Kava because you could get
I
pretty good
never tried
macros for those,
Arby's,
even though they have like high
but
sodium. But you know, now they got stuff like this.
It's not every day you see a fountain drink station where it's only the zero sugar stuff. I feel like Coke Zero is water here, and I respect that.
Dave's
Cheers,
Hot
man.
Chicken.
Cheers.
I never tried
When
that.
a place
too.
has
I saw it
Sprite
in the
Zero,
commercials.
you just know it's gonna slap because this is a rarity. Like this is a rare
Really?
find. Most places have Coke Zero. Sprite Zero. You don't know how lucky you got it, man.
Wow, it's everywhere here in Korea, so I just assumed that it was
wow. And also
Yo,
the
that
fact
looks
that
good,
this place is in
chat. Oh my
24
gosh.
hours is insane.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I love that. Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to
24
get the
hours?
pasta bowl, but I feel like if I ordered that, I would have got bullied or something. It seems like a trap. Like who gets the pasta in Korea? All right, here we go.
You want to make sure you mix it all up nice. Ooh, that's a big boy bite.
So good.
Good?
Nice. I like that it's like
Yo,
it's a
Abba, welcome to the
reflective
stream.
plate. You know, so you get to the bottom of the plate.
How you doing? How you
You
doing,
see
bro?
your skinnier reflection when you're done. What would you say is like a big factor in Korea's low obesity rate? Would you say it's all lifestyle, or is there any like genetic components to that?
So I think one of the things that people don't know is that in
Are you
addition
watching?
to the social pressure that there is to stay thin and stay healthy, East Asians have a way lower subcutaneous fat cell count than our Western counterparts. And this is quite common in Korea. Well, you'll see like those skinny fat body types, right? Well, you'll see men or women that don't look that fat, but they have really high visceral fat levels just because there's not a lot of subcutaneous fat that can hold it. So they won't look as big, but they'll still have heart issues, diabetes, prediabetes, insulin resistance, like all across the board. So it doesn't take that much size for a Korean person to be equally as unhealthy as like, you know, a European based or, yeah.
Okay. How many calories would you say this bowl is?
If I had to guess,
I'm guessing 500. No, 500 is crazy. Nah, never mind. 800, 842. I'll say calm 16. No, wait, not six. I said 16. 600, 600. Calm
I
600.
would put it around 600.
Okay, I was gonna be like around 700. Have you heard of macro factor?
I haven't.
It's the quickest and easiest way to track your calories.
Okay.
And if you don't have a place that has the calories on the like, in your bowl, take a photo, and it gets pretty close.
That'd be awesome.
So, boom, uploading. So it even says the rice, steak, scallion, sesame seeds. Right, so 775 calories in the plate. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. So I mean, it's
Okay. 775. Sponsored.
tells you all the macros, and you just log it to your.
Dude, that's nuts.
Yeah.
There's also a new
That's
feature where
fire.
you can upload a recipe including ingredients.
Which is
Hell,
no insane. Here, and then next door is another pharmacy.
No, you were
And then
close.
across the
800,
street-
842.
There's more pharmacies over there, which is like I don't know why you need.
Oh, time is about where the video is about like invested in the country where it's illegal to be fat. Like so.
This many pharmacies. I guess
South
the demand
Korea.
is super high. So we are gonna see how easy it is for me to go to a clinic, get a prescription, and get some Wegovy. Let's see. That's it here?
Here.
Oh shit.
Wow.
It might be busy.
Yes.
Wait, what did they get?
네, 이 외국인 친구인데요. 그 마운자로나 위고비 처방을
위고비?
받고 싶어서. What's the name that you use in Korean?
정아름님.
Will.
Will.
I just walked in, said my name, gave my ID, and it's good.
Do you have a
What,
preference of
steroids?
Wegovy or
Fat
Mounjaro?
What does he recommend?
어떤 걸 추천해 주실 수 있을까요?
Just like a fat loss
He said
drug.
then you would have to get a consultation with the doctor.
So I have to see him here right now.
Right now.
Is it long wait?
I don't think it's gonna take that long.
Okay. We're in the waiting room right now for the weight loss drugs. Everyone in
weight
here
loss
is
drugs.
looking for the same thing. People are just coming in, asking for it, and you're like, yeah, just take a seat, meet with the doctor, and you're good. So we're gonna have a prescription in like 15 minutes, which is crazy here. Here we go.
Is it your first time doing Korea?
Yes, first time.
How about your height?
6 foot.
How about your weight?
Around
Kilogram.
Oh, 90. 90, yeah.
What is your word, the normal body weight?
I just want to get shredded.
Mm-hmm.
After I gave the doctor my height, weight, and goal, he implemented my stats into a BMI chart and called me obese.
In this presentation, you will have some obesity. Your BMI index is 24.47.
And he kept adding lower weights until it put me in the normal category.
If you have some weight loss about 15 kilogram, you will enter to the normal body weight.
And I'll be healthier?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. The doctor is telling me I have to lose 15 kilograms or 33 pounds without any sort of background knowledge of my medical history or even my body composition, as fat and muscle ratios greatly impact your BMI score, and these lax measures are causing serious harm. And just like that, within a matter of minutes, I got a prescription, adding to Korea's major drug misuse problem.
Oh, she's asking if you want to get the injection here right now.
No, I'll do it later. Yeah. All right, so this is pretty insane. We got it super easily within like 10 minutes.
Wait, so in South Korea, it's wait, in America they have Ozempic, but this look like stabbing the shit. Oh shit!
And there it is. So the doctor said I need to get to 75 kilograms, which now that I'm thinking about it, that's below
You have a
my
crazy low
bodybuilding
BMI.
contest weight. So I think I would actually die.
Yeah, you'd be like 168 pounds.
Yeah.
Some shit. That's how much I weigh, and I'm 5'8".
Gee.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they don't look at like your body fat percentage. They just go like, okay, height, weight, you're obese. And then there's no other discussion about like, do you work out consistently? There's, here you go, $150.
Yeah, I don't think he even asked you any questions about your overall health.
No.
Yeah. There was like no diagnosis. He was just like, oh, you want the drug?
Did you
like,
call?
okay,
Did he call?
here's how to use it. You know, here are some side effects to expect. And I think they
Did you
even
call
offered
them?
to give you your first injection like right now.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna do that. No.
Yeah, don't do
I
that.
just got
Don't
it
do
for a
that.
prop. I'm not gonna use it.
It's clear Korea is facing a serious issue that can't be ignored. The relentless pressure to look a certain way, combined with a deeply ingrained culture of body shaming, is quietly taking a toll on people's lives. Over time, it doesn't just affect how you see yourself, it consumes your thoughts entirely. And eventually, you give in.
Wow. W YouTube video. No, I'm not gonna lie. You know how if you want to get a better hairline, go to Turkey. If you want to lose weight without working out, or no, you can work out, but if you want to lose weight with a proper diet and have drugs and all that, go to South Korea. I say South. Go to South Korea. Not W YouTube video.